Hello, this is Erin from the Variety Defence Force, and this is Maniacal Minion Monday. So let's get started with Unholy Heights, the game which I just repeatedly die and lose everybody repeatedly to. I'm so good at it. So good at it. At the moment I think I'm building up again. For the 567th time. Goes Liam a little bit because we've got no money, we've got nothing. And again, we can't speed things up a little. Slow it back down. Give you burning wallpaper. You are our big tank. Probably a good idea. Keep Plot Liquor happy. What a name. Now skeletons are our next tanks. They want wood wallpaper. Can't give them that. Too expensive. TPs are less than impressed. Want a shower. Can't even give them that. These guys are pleased. Air conditioner. I know the feeling. Who wanna? Too bad today, but weekend, woof. Awful. Right. AB Master. Yeah, he's not having that. Definitely not having that. And jeweled collar, I think that's expensive. Well, I think that's a symbol. There it is, 500. I want expensive stuff. Don't have that kind of money yet. We just upgraded Plot Liquor's room. Maybe Plot Liquor will actually allow us to up things to a point. So it's missing 50. And it's missing all the zeros. Fives. The hell? Fine. I have an awkward number, 59. I think it depends on what you buy. Oh! One of the rooms actually found someone. Why did you stop speeding up? I don't need to hear them. All the hearts. Upload from room 203 was promoted from window washer. Oh, some guild is approaching. And of course Plot Liquor's nowhere to be seen. I mean, it's a mage. Do a good job of that. Get our mages out to fight the mage. Oh, and here comes Wolfie. On this Wolfie doesn't have really good defenses. Sometimes it screws you over with who comes back at what time. And that's it again. Maybe they're not werewolves, maybe they're rabbits. Oh. That's a full room. Right, so... got 642. So you want to go from wood, from burning to wood, okay? Go plot liquor wants wooden walls from on fire walls. They want a cigarette butt, that's not gonna happen. Oh. What Plash was. You want a 2-door fridge. Do that. Actually do that. And then back to full speed again. But the missions kept getting us destroyed, so we're gonna be a bit more sensible and build up again. Like actually using rent to our advantage for the game. How many times do we want to open and close the doors? Guild is approaching. This is ready to upgrade a room. Get back in there. Oh, we've got multiples. There we go, we know we're going to switch them out. We can go back to the flank, able to get in there. So really drop the snail out because the snail does really long range. Probably throw the pop teacher out when... yeah, that kind of thing. Right. Red ball time. Maybe cheap, that's for sure. Go with that. Oh, nice! I can get 80 out of that. I didn't please because I keep upping the money now, but it's like, yeah, you guys want fence. Don't push it past 90. Not bad on rent, that's because you barely pay anything. Everyone else pays some. Oh, okay, it says give me a shout, okay. I'm going to what I thought that said. What? This is game kind of I mean, it's already got enough of them making babies. So, been paid. So slow down the game speed. There we go. Alright, let's figure out if we want a shower. GPs want a shower. Got an air conditioner, can't give them that. You want a shower as well, I can't give you that. See, right now I can't. Oh, I can. Have that. Here you go. That's on the other one. It'd be terrible. But the first one's bad. Obviously just need someone with some good stats. Oh, Gill's approaching. There is a raid in chat, guys. Exclamation mark raid if you want to join. Hey, it's a wizard. Harry, maybe not. You need to go back a little bit. Got the lowest defense. Get in front. There we go. Got some guilds. Oh, the cheekies are out this time. Oh, we got that raid to do. The raid is
Pokey catch, gotta
there
catch
is
him.
a skull in chat, guys! Exclamation mark. Poke catch if you want the skull.
Now it'd be time to raise the roof.
There we go. Right, we need to spend this money. Vegetable garden. Okay. Ah! Do that without spending all the money on just that one thing. They're fine. Static. I think someone just... Oh, Rootless found a lover. Blowable. Abmaster, I still don't think we can hold that one either. What about Gold Collar Note 500? That's... You know what that is. Rotten meat. I'm gonna guess that's also 500. Yes, it is. And you want a shower. That might be the only thing I can... Yep, it is. The only thing I can afford. I'm glad I do short streams of that. Awful. This day looks nice and miserable. You know what we need to do? We need to accidentally click off the bloody screen. What I was going to say is we need to speed this up. Oh, brilliant! Brilliant, this is great. I mean, we've got no close ranges. I mean, they're doing fine. Skeleton's doing fine. We're doing fine. Going well. We did fine, considering we had no close range fighters, because, you know, my one zombie gone. And our skeletons on the top floor. I feel like I could have done a lot better by just keeping all the close range fighters downstairs and all the other ones at the top, but I decided to be speed with the skeletons. Got 4 weeks. I thought there's some other class I was able to get, but because I ran out of space, I couldn't. No, I think we kicked the demi-humans out because they were causing us. Right, speed this up a bit. Hey, we get rent straight after I speed it up, brilliant. Handheld game, zombie wants a handheld game. That is expensive. Maybe the reason there isn't many zeros, maybe they can't count. Here we go. Top liquor has gotten it. Lonely flower, that sounds so sad. Oh, it's the specialist thing. Blood wallpaper, you're not getting that from Simple. Spotty wallpaper. Wow. What's a one smutty wallpaper with baby werewolf. That's a good idea. Not me, can't get that either. No. Speed up time. Oh, and I got a new job. Got an achievement for it. Translator. At the moment, everyone's happy with us. Apart from the Abyssals. And apart from Demi-Human. We don't have any Abyssals anyway. So, don't know how that's managed to go down. Because we've never made a prayer, I suppose. And they also hate elementals. I mean, you have to pick one over the other. Oh, we got some guild approaching. Oh, here we go. Gotta keep the zombie there because the cheapie decided to get involved. Last thing one. Sprint day! I gave them door fridge. There you go, we can have a door fridge. You're an air conditioner, there you go, you finally get what you wanted. And now we're out money again. Actually, we're just giving them stuff. Spent time. If you want good stuff, you gotta pay for it. It is some weird amount of money because I've given up with the fact it doesn't like zeros. The hell? They're willing to pay insane rent. I'm not gonna deny it. Wow. You guys must be rich. I'm not gonna say no. You wanna give me that much money? That is still a great room. Do it. I'm gonna keep it. This room rocks. It should be enough. I mean, this way I can give them more stuff or something. Yeah, we've got some guild approaching again. What we got? Just a soldier. Okay. Oh, what? What the fuck? You have to use a wolfie. The wolfie did its job. The wolfie did its job, so we can't really say anything bad. That was a fighting moment. Even my zombie or my skeletons were available. Don't want a wood bookshelf. 5 now, bang. I want a lonely flower, that's 500, we can't do that. Handheld game for the plant. Can't do that, it's too expensive. Thank you MC68K for the epic. 2 tacos rogue on the battlefield, very much appreciate it. I see. Put that over there, so. There we go. They want a handheld room, they can't do that. Short collar, can't do that. Got meat, can't do that. 2-door fridge.
Pokey catch, gotta catch him up.
We can, 2-door fridge, there we go. For defending our honour, Wolfie gets a 2-door fridge. Speaking of which, guys, it's time for Stream Raiders battle, let's get it done. Battle is ready, my lords. There's also a Pokemon in chat, there is a Whirlipede if you want it, exclamation mark, Pokecatch to catch it. So, we have a bunch of people all over the place, I don't know what to go for. We've got 1 armoured guy and his 2 Bone Rexes, so we're probably dead. So we're going to put a killing field up here. And hope for the best. The gladiator's doing fine since you buffed him with a killing field. Okay, we're fine. All good, all good, all good. You won. Nice, a special thanks and congratulations goes to the following people. Viewers. We have Pocket Rotty for 2 times in the scrolls. Congratulations. Go, next battle is up and ready. We are going to go with... Not sure what. Probably go rogue just to beat as much undead as we can. Up and out. Here we go. Let's boost it so we can get to the next amount of money that we're going to spend. Speed things up, so hopefully Plot Liquor gets another half.
trial with Audible today.
Oh. I forgot about that. I hope you guys haven't been able to hear me, because I haven't. Probably been able to hear me in the background because of that. Forgot that was there. Right, speed up time. Oh, the elementals are at it. Brent. Oh, we've got 3 Wolfmen now. Wolfmen. LCD HD TV. Holy crap, Plot Liquor, you don't give me enough rent for that shit. Not at all. You'll please, that's fine. Lonely Flower, you guys finally get your Lonely Flower, I hope you enjoy. Yeah, everyone wants some of this expensive. Oh, some guild is approaching, so I guess we're not going to up the speed yet. Sorry. Ah. Fucking Plot Liquor's never in. What a fucking name. Where's Plot Liquor? You're a bit late. The skeletal army is having to defend our base because you are never in when anything attacks. Luckily the skeletons have good defences as well. Oh, we've got 3 plants as well. Root Left Flowable and Root Gale. Plot Liquor has definitely seen better days. Oh, flipping Plot Liquor still isn't in. We've got knights this time. These are awful. That skeleton's going bye-byes. There we go, we got him. We got him. No problems. Pretty sure. Fucking Plot Liquor hasn't been here for 1 fight today. Fucking Plot Liquor. Here you go, have your TV. You better stay in now you've got a TV and watch it so you can actually defend our base against enemies, Plot Liquor. Stop going outside looking for the plot to lick. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, Plot Liquor's here for a fight. Let me see it be a bloody magician. It'll be a deranged magician, won't it? Oh no, it's a farmer. Is it just a farmer? Go on, Plot Liquor. Get a chance to shine. think this is the second fight you've been in today. Oh no, I think you came in behind on a fight. There we go, look what happens when you're there, Plot Licker. You don't even struggle. Got a really good attack and a really good defense. Your missions are available. Sometimes these missions are really tough. 3 stars with. Don't have the people for that yet. We're building up. Last time we tried a mission, we failed a 2-star. Now Plot Licker wants this mini stereo. I mean, you deserved it. You actually stayed in the house when we needed your help for a change, so guess I'll give you that. A held game. A held game. AB Master, you still want that AB Master, you're waiting a long time. Half of you is still waiting a long time, because all this stuff you all want is expensive. Nope, not even on that. All want something is. Oh, 2 people want AB Master, of course. Of course! Absolute nightmares. Thank you, Tropical55, for the epic ice rogue on the battlefield. Very much appreciate it. Tell you what, a certain someone would definitely hate all this beeping. That happens especially when they start having the little bars. Okay, we've got a mage and a tank. Oh, Plot Licker's not here. What a surprise! Fucking Plot Licker's gone out to kill all the, to lick all the plop again. Oh no, Plot Licker is actually working. And you gotta pay your bills. Gotta pay me your rent. Actually, speaking of, Plot Licker can probably pay more rent. All the stuff Plot Licker's been getting and not using. There we go. Getting our money out of Plot Licker. Handheld game, you can actually have one now. Congratulations. Because you're all skipping the middle option. Why I struggle to get this. They want a vegetable garden. Do that. There we go. Now I assume we can't do anything else. Out of the bodies. Again. Maybe Plot Licker can find another half called Plot Flicker or something, I don't know. Get a whole Plot family going, like we had the whole Pop family earlier. Oh no, we had the whole Rip family, and then they actually all died, so... I mean, that was probably expected, considering they're the Rip family. Ripbert is the only person that survived. Oh! Of course! Got tanky tanks and we've got no zombie. And luckily the skeletons have good enough defense to hold against close range combat fighters. Bloody plot liquor. This is the adventures of plot liquor. That's why we need a second zombie. Oh, plot liquor isn't here again. Eating a new restaurant, we need to figure out what it is first. Oh my god, I don't know what's good against this. We did it, I think it's range. Out on this range. Right, now we can solve. Oh, look, you want a double bed. Not so you can keep going out and not using it. There you go, you can have your double bed. Please be here for at least one combat a week. Probably be nice. Like having my most powerful fighter actually at my base. Right, speaking of which, speed up time. Okay, we get to the next fight or the next bunch of money that we get to spend on plot liquor. Money. Erotic cakes? Fuck erotic cakes? Where the hell do we find that? Like literally, where do we find erotic cakes?
Pokey cat,
You've got misread it. There is Eradicate in chat, by the way, guys. Make sure to catch that if you want it while I find erotic cakes for my zombie. It's so weird. Oh, it's a consumable. Costs 1,000. What the hell, plot liquor? Seriously, what? Really? Worth 1,000 for your erotic cakes? Unfortunately, I can't actually fulfill that request because that's insane. I mean, I try and be a good landlord, but flipping out. Unfortunately, that's a no for now. Air conditioning, yeah, you can have air conditioning, I mean... Go for your air conditioning. Give you a lonely flower. Can't give you a lonely flower because it's one of the symbols of expense. I mean, you're content anyway, so go with what you've got. Good colour, can't do that. Pardon me, nope. Smutty wallpaper, we might actually be able to do with that. We can do the smutty wallpaper, there we go. Wolfman is going to enjoy his smutty wallpaper. Maybe it's a Wolfman, maybe it's Om Nom Nom smutty wallpaper. Funny! Oh, some guilds approaching as well. Oh, look! Oh, Plop Licker's actually here, look! Plop Licker is actually on the screen, at least. Oh, we need Plop Licker as well. Of course we do. You eat them brains, Plop Licker. There's a skeleton, like, chilling out back as well. I'll say no longer want your erotic cakes. Not long. Every dresser. Every single bed. And then maybe I can give something to these people, but yeah, can I? Bollocks. Can't give them anything. If half of you decided to get the things in front, then maybe I'll be able to actually afford them, but no, you just want to go straight for the expensive stuff. Pains in the asses. I did wonder what he was doing. He's on his way now. Fucking beetroot! That was fun. Fun of Plop Licker never being there. Oh, Plop Licker don't want a lot of erotic cakes now. What a shit. You said you didn't want erotic cakes. Now you want erotic cakes again. Is that because you're fed up of licking Plop? This game is actually enemy insane. The once-in-law used to send these strangely sensual cakes to me, hoping it would get me in the mood to mate. I mean, Plop Licker's on her own. I don't know. I don't want to know, actually. Let's just not think about what Plop Licker's gonna do with the erotic cakes. Probably go to the plot fields and spread them over, I don't know. Right, for your erotic cakes, can we give you... You're not willing to spend a lot of money still? For your erotic cakes? I mean, you gotta like... I don't know why that attack game always malfunctions. It's like the one thing that ever does. Like, all the things are still there, it's just that game just disappeared. And again, I suppose the adventure one does sometimes as well. There we go, Plop Licker has some erotic cakes. Boot Girl from 104 grew up, so now we've got 3 plants that can float and spit nuts at people. Special thanks and no, that's when we finish the stream raid battle. Thank you, Llama47 for the epic lightning gladiator on Battlefield, very much appreciated. I have a long weekend and I just forget everything. Obviously, it's been hot though, so I didn't want to stream. Like, yesterday I was like, should I stream? And then it's been the hottest day this year, so I'm like, no. Now, I remember when we played D&D at the same temperature, and Beetroot got us suspended off Mixer. So we're not doing that again. Rest in peace, Mixer. And then we came here, so... Oh! Plop Licker's still here because the attack happened before Plop Licker escaped. Brilliant. Oh, it's stuff Plop Licker can fight as well. Get out there, Plop Licker. can go back. That one the flowers in. That's all we need, look at that. Ah. Absolutely destroyed that guy. In no chance. I mean, them elementals have been pretty powerful this entire way through. They're pretty good. Right, what do you want this time? An air conditioner. Okay. As long as you stop not being here when we need you. Like you just were, actually, to be fair. On one of the few times. Not gonna drop it at all, apparently. Handheld game. Can't afford the other thing, because you guys just decide to skip everything. Like, oh, we don't want the thing in between, we want the more expensive thing. Brilliant. Don't have the money for all this. Like, all you that still want your 500 gold stuff at the top, be waiting a while. Everyone else wants expensive stuff. Oh, some girls approaching. Oh yeah, plot liquor. We got a chance to plot liquor again. Plot liquor is actually being there for us now. All this money we're spending on plot liquor is finally working out. There we go. 2 magicians should be enough. Problem is when it's a mixed bag of enemies. That's when we have a problem. We're doing alright now, but as soon as we go on to a mission. That's why we need 2 zombies, so we've got a zombie each time, because I think every time we died was Plot Liquor's fault, because Plot Liquor decided not to be there, which we're finding to be the issue today. Bloody Plot Liquor. Oh, someone enjoyed Payday a bit too much there. Perfume. Okay. Where's... I know we saw Perfume. Where was Perfume? Not in Vegetable Garden, is it? No. I don't think it would be. Somehow. That'd be a weird Vegetable Garden if it was... Which category is it in? Be the one we haven't touched. Category have we not even touched? I know we've seen it. Can't think where. Where's the perfume? Oh, beauty products. It's because Plot Liquor doesn't have any beauty products. Holy crap, Plot Liquor. Why? Why are you so expensive? 1,200 for perfume. Holy crap. And we thought it was expensive in real life. Holy shit. Best fucking perfume going. Fucking still don't have the money and we've got 1,200. Right, mini stereo for the little chickens. Because they still want to be expensive and not let anyone else have anything. Eventually, these expensive pain in the asses have to run out of things that they want that are expensive. Not a thing, that's gotta happen. I wonder how annoyed and not ecstatic they're ever gonna be once we get them a full house and they're just like, I'm still not happy with my full house. Right, let's speed time up a little bit. Let's see if we can get a little bit more money to spend on plot liquor and raging expenses. What we got this time? Oh, plot liquor's here again. Plot liquor isn't useful in this fight because we're against the spellcaster. So it's magicians at the ready. Then we can go full speed. Wait until we get some money to fulfill Plot Liquor's bloody perfume fantasies. Oh. Thank you, Burger, for the Berserker on the battlefield. Very much appreciated. The epic Berserker, shall I say. Oh, you're joking, look. Sorry, you still can't... You want a guitar now? So, you don't want the perfume anymore. You've decided, you know what, I don't need perfume, I need a guitar. Okay. How much is a guitar, Plot Liquor? How much is a guitar? You're not driving me insane at all. I'm... Oh. 1,300. Wow. Wow. There is an adventure in chat, by the way, guys. Exclamation mark adventure, join if you want to join. Bloody hell, Plot Liquor. At least you're ecstatic now. You still don't want to pay anything for your room, though. I mean, you're ecstatic now. We've got you to the best defences you can have. Now you just need a roommate. Give me barbecue chest. That set. Cheap. I wish it was cheap. Bet it's not. No, that's definitely not cheap. I know that's just because it's cheapy and they say cheap, but, you know. Sorry, mate. That's you a lot now, sorry.
Pokey catch, gotta catch him up.
There is a cast form, Sunny, exclamation mark poke catch if you want it. Who we got? No, Plot Liquor's not in again. What the actual hell? Them wolves are doing a good job, actually. But people that don't have any defense. Luckily we can rely on them when our skeletons are long ago. Plot Liquor and the Skeleton Brothers. You know how much you need defense? Well, we don't want to be here for you. Sod you. Tyrion, we're just gonna run off and enjoy our days. And it couldn't just not be there when you don't need it to be. No. Ecstatic, ecstatic. Eased. Oh, you want a handheld game? I'm looking at the wrong thing. There you go, a handheld game. Plus it would still be under, you know, all these excessive... And to be fair, they're ecstatic as well. They've got pretty bad defences, but they're holding on their own. Wait, everyone's actually ecstatic now? The hell? Now we just need a second zombie, and then we can actually get some missions done, because I don't dare do it without a second zombie, because Plot Liquor's never home. One super soldier is just like, nope, not happening. You need me? No. Alright, special thanks and congratulations go to the following viewers. We've got Tropical 55 and Azzy87 for a Berserk Scroll each. Congratulations. I'm gonna start saying something different than viewers because you guys are part of the community, so I'm gonna come up with something. I mean, you're all members of the Variety Defense Force, so you know. I'm sure I can make that pretty easy change. But for now, let's not know what's gonna happen and throw Fairy down, because enemies will be revealed over time, we don't know if there will be ranged. Copy now. Let's fast forward time! Everyone's ecstatic apart from the damn cheapie. Alright, what we got? Oh, Plotlicker's here. Let me watch it be a spellcaster, I was gonna say. Alright, I've got a tactic. I wasn't joking, I did have a tactic. Cheapies, you can go away. Let's give one of these. You change your mind. Let's give these a dual collar, shall we? Thank you, Captain Carl, for the epic plushie gladiator on the battlefield. Very much appreciated. So, everyone's ecstatic and pleased apart from the people who read the most. Like the cheapies. Are just never happy. Why would you go from an air conditioner to heated floors? Oh, can we get perpetual snow in real life? I'd love that. I would love that. There we go, the cheapies. Have a barbecue set. Yeah, so is everyone else just like happy because we've been winning fights and other things? And it's just the elementals and cheapies are just complaining. That shouldn't be decreasing because everyone's happy with me. Oh, look! Holy crap. Cheapies are infatuated with the devil. Elementals like the devil. The undead like the devil. The Abyssals may not like the devil. Demi-humans give the devil the evil eye. And the Chimere might like the devil too much. Good. Maybe it'll make you all brilliant fighters. Brilliant. I need. Like saying brilliant apparently today. That is my word of the day. Oh. Bumping uglies again, the elementals. Come on, Plotlicker. Go out and meet your mate. I'm basically at the point where I just need more numbers. I've kind of got the combat to the stage, just having the people here when the fights erupt. There we go, sent Plotlicker out. Plotlicker's there. Plop liquor is there to deal with the enemy.
Oh, you're in an awful place, aren't you?
He's been waiting for you, what can we say?
You dug it. What?
Fuck's sake. So when's this all changing?
Oh, it could
Obviously, I know you
take
can't go into too much detail.
It could take up to 2 years. Because they're phasing it in. Basically, when someone leaves off Twilight, when all the student leaves, they're going to fill that vacancy with a night shift. Or you're going to have to apply to go on days or something. But they're not forcing anyone on tonight, so... Probably why Donna was asking you.
Maybe.
Most of them. No.
Honestly.
So I don't know what they're doing with it. But we'll...
Oh, weird. Because basically.
Yeah, basically, case of probably chef move deal. Yeah, I decided that was a good idea at work. They're going back to nights. And they're getting there's
That
only
means we might get more out.
supposed to be 2 or 3S managers. Got 3 at the minute. But they're going to advertise for a 4S manager on nights. One of them's going to go for that. Eve was saying she reckons if they don't get it internally and they get it externally, that they're going to not make anyone redundant, but they're pretty much going to force one of them out. So we're only looking at.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Gary said it.
Let me
in
keep an eye on you, but.
What?
On Messenger so I can tell when you was about here, but I know. It's not supposed to be that hot today. As hot as it was yesterday.
It took me longer because I was heading down towards Tesco, driving that way, and got to the first mini roundabout and everyone was turning round. So I followed on and turned round and come through the walk onto the parkway because I thought, I'm not getting stuck in. Must be a reason that everyone's turning around that they can see.
Yeah.
And the cars in front of me that hadn't turned around hadn't moved at all, so probably an accident.
Plop liquor's been a nightmare.
Plop liquor.
Plop liquor.
Plop liquor.
Plop liquor is a zombie.
Oh.
We've been going and licking all the plop while my base has been attacked.
Oh.
So, me and Teffy have had jokes about plop liquor today already.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, you got
plop liquor, oh, plop liquor's there today, this time. Oh, what?
your snail.
Yeah. 2, I've got 1. I was gonna say 2, but I ain't got 2. Yeah, I can get a snail out. It probably won't do a lot. Because it'll take it half an hour to get there. And by this point, my flowers will have done everything, and so will the plop liquor. Oh look, it's already turned around. Yeah, luckily Plop Liquor was here for that one.
Okay, run away. What was another?
You know what they don't have enough in it? Bees.
Yes, they do.
Don't you worry, mate. Could wind you up later on, but that's after stream. Fast forward. 10 minutes, would you like to play some Civ?
Okay.
So helpful. Can do. Oh, it's Australia game, isn't it? It's the game where we don't know if we're gonna win or not. Because
Yeah.
me forever to do anything.
Okay.
Oh, that room rocks, that room rocks.
And then one of them's got a
You've got a
culture.
fridge.
One of them.
I think we're winning on tie-ins, but that's because I've managed to turn it around after the basic 5. Oh, so you want that, Matt? Oh, let me guess, you're also the person that doesn't have anything before. So you want to go straight from a nothing to an Abmaster. Absolute pain in the ass mage. Why do you even need an Abmaster?
You want some lamps?
You definitely need some. Defense of 11.
Right, you got a 12 plus before you used it.
No, he's got an 11. You can't turn that one around.
I knew you were going to say something about it.
I did. What the hell does that have to do with Mapmaster?
You said it's 11 and it was 9 plus 2, wasn't it? So I was expecting it's 9 plus 2, not 12 plus 2.
I should have done.
But it's 2 plus 9, but yeah.
Yeah, no, you still got it wrong, mate. There's a ball in chat, guys. Exclamation mark bird catch if you want it. If you ever have a math well, actually, if you were here for Jackbox yesterday, you'll see his math skills anyway. How many times did you die because of maths?
That was head to head, and I couldn't get them done fast enough.
I've got 3 skeletons. One of them can't do anything. 2 of them are apparently sleeping naked. Be scared of a skeleton while they're sleeping naked.
Bit weird.
Yeah.
Honestly, I remember lifting weights.
Engaging in pillow talk again. This
One of
is...
them's humping.
Yeah. Yeah, they're engaging in pillow talk. It was hilarious because once 2 of them were engaged in pillow talk and the child was like, regretting my life choices. I was like, wow. Brilliant. I had a whole Rip family, they all died. Apart from Ripbert, who survived since the first one died.
Oh.
Because the first elemental got sick and died, not to cure it, like straight away at the start of the game. Then another Rip moved in, and then they had a child called Rip, and them 2 died. So the Rip family has lived to their name. Plop Liquor has gone away again.
Oh, shocking.
I'm expecting to get attacked. No, Plop Liquor came back and then went straight back out again. Oh look, Plop Liquor isn't here. I knew it was gonna. Bloody Plop Liquor. I wanted to get another half called Plop Flicker.
Plop liquor and flicker.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that one. Right, so I can't use Plop Liquor because she's not here. So we're gonna have to send our night out. And some flowers. Just absolutely murdering mages. We destroyed some guild. Oh look, Plop Liquor comes at the end of the fight. 10 out of 10.
Not bad alone.
I mean, I would if I had space.
That is true.
Double beds are great. Why would you ever have a single bed if you
I ain't got
Have
a
you got the
single
space
bed, I've
for
got a
double?
small double. Between a single and a double.
And that was a thing.
But,
So, ladies. Feature it as a small double.
cozy.
He likes. I'm not making a pollinate joke because that could go a bit weird. He likes nice romantic flights at night. Destination, flowers. Thought you were a little while that one, wasn't it? I did kind of try and figure out how to say it. Yeah, it was a bit of an awkward one to even remotely attempt. Right, so you're pleased, but you don't want anything. You're ecstatic, 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 ecstatic. Can use solos get some people so I can like attack things. Brilliant.
Occasionally a little skeleton and skeletons.
No, not like the need to with Garion. Drinking a lukewarm cola, poor bastard. Oh, Ploplicker's thinking about the future. Well, go into
And
your
then
fields.
feeling relieved. Cleaning at the washstand, right. Right. Thinking about the future, eh? Then feeling relieved. Right.
Is this how your day goes, mate? Is this where you in left hand, in economy, left hand? This Luna's tickle base in chat, thinking of which, guys, exclamation mark. Dungeon if you want to join. And also an adventure, if you want to join that, exclamation mark, adventure join. So there you go. That all went really coincidentally. Oh, what the fuck are you doing?
Outside.
Oh, no, I am. Luckily, Effie's got my back. Effie's already done the exclamation mark someone. Joys of renaming things. Well, everyone's at Pillow Talk again. And then there's Ploplicka playing with a calculator and feeling relieved.
Listening to music. They're relieved again in a minute.
Maybe it's a long playlist.
Playing with the booger. Dancing to music. Picked his nose a bit, now she's dancing to music.
That's a she.
She's dancing to music.
Ploplicka's a she, mate. Feeling relieved.
Again, daydreaming now. Playing with a booger. Watching a movie in HD.
I mean, if the skeletons ever end up playing with boogers, I'll be confused. I mean, nearly everyone else is sleeping in bed and we get attacked. Oh look, there's no skeletons. It's a mage, that's fine. We can do an amazing job with that. Go on, snail. I'm sure you can make it to the fight, you can.
Leaning off a floor. How tall can it get?
That's a good question. Thinking about 4 or 5 floors, but obviously you've got to fight things to do it, and that's why I want another zombie, because Ploplicka is never fucking reliable. Always too busy plop-licking in the field nearby. Give you a fake stone wall, there you go. Whatever you want, you weird little cheapie. Actually, I don't think it's technically a cheapie. remember. No, yeah, it's DP, innit? 2DP. Yeah, you're alright. How the hell did you remember
I
that?
didn't. It said when you hovered over the.
Oh. See it. Oh, the cheapies are infatuated with the devil.
Oh.
Elementals like the devil. Demi-humans give the devil the evil eye. I love the devil. And the undead like the devil. I'm doing well. Abyssals may not like the devil, but I've never had an abyssal move in because I've never wanted them to fight with the elementals. Obviously, when I first started playing the game, I just moved everyone in. That was a big mistake. Moved absolutely every fucker in.
Houses.
Right. Speaking of which, it's Civ time, guys. You get to see Beetroot's brilliant gameplay.
Australia.
We're looking forward to it. Obviously, I don't really have a multiplayer where we're everyone's evil game yet. Maybe I should look into one, but unfortunately, Warlock isn't. Warlock would be brilliant, but they never put a hot seat mode in. It's basically Civ, but you can do it fantasy.
Oh.
Here we go, Civ time. I can always look for an option. Not Civ 5. No. I had enough of that last night. I didn't end up nuking Gandhi. No. Gandhi, sorry. No. No, he never got a chance. I nuked Zanzibar.
Oh.
And I finished my science victory at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
Because I was just like, I'm not going to sleep, sod it. I'm just going to stay up and Civ. Get another science victory done. And now I've got another science victory with the Incans. Because I had to nuke a city in 2012. So I had to wait. I had to like slow down my victory just to nuke a city in 2012. Because the Mayan was like, great. For an achievement called Apocalypse Now.
Oh. Well, was my friend in
Yep.
2012, wasn't it?
I mean, when does the world not apparently end? It ends every year, doesn't it?
Pretty much.
The world is ending. I mean, I'm sure the world's going to implode when you... There you go, I'll leave that to your imagination, that one.
What?
And he gets some action.
Oh. Why would the world implode?
Was it such a rarity?
Hey!
Implode, explode, it'll do something. Did click hot seat. Did. Here in Captain Beetroot stream, here we go. And then I can change the screen because you know it's loaded. Go, here we go, and then I can actually change what it says the game is. Probably also a good idea. Civilization! Tell them Holy Heights is a small game. Go! Oh, I don't know how to resize windows properly. Go!
Legends of flying men.
Poundland!
And today,
Really tired
you're
already?
on the brink
You can
of
do it.
transforming those
Oh, you
legends
was-
into a reality.
Yesterday, probably?
With flight
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
new
We work all
forms of
weekend.
communication, you can create a small and intimate world.
It's the aircon
What
was
cost? Our competing ideas of how to govern
that
and how to live
doing the toilets.
threaten to bring conflict on a global scale.
Refo.
You must
Oh,
choose your own
I've
path
actually
through this
the
rising
higher
boom of ideological
air
oratory.
conditioning.
No.
Problem.
Poundbreaker,
Ripped
you
That's
bear
all
the
terrible.
fate of the crew
Ripped
without
out
complaint.
half a GM.
None doubt the skill of your warriors,
Massive
but
space
they rely
driver.
upon your wisdom. Striking your enemies does no
What
good
did you say?
if you cannot
Places
protect your homes.
You don't
As
want
the
night
world
shift.
changes in unexpected
Yeah.
ways, your
I said
alliances
this
will bind you to
when
lasting
we heard that they're
friendships.
gonna get rid of night shift.
Those
I was
who
like,
stand alone
they're just gonna bring them back in a few years. Could have just left me on a bloody 11 to 7. And I'm confused as to why this is called.
Well,
Yeah. Don't like to tax anymore. I sold it, didn't I? Oh, okay. Yeah. Just basically, we know you've sold your vehicle. So if you get anything saying you need to pay for it or whatever, ignore it. It's nice to get that kind of message.
do?
I thought I was like, what's gone wrong?
They send you a text, so they're still not registering it.
That's a plus.
I wonder if it's being used now. I want it.
I think they were quite happy with how it was actually, and they got it. So yeah, eventually I'll get to Civilization 6. I've only got like 7. And the entire issue I'm going through at the moment is helping. Get a lot more time. Oh, speaking of which, I'm gonna make you jealous of the Diablo 4 we played.
Why?
I have a fucking horse.
How'd you get a horse?
I completed that 3 last night. After completing the main story, Act 4. So that's what we'll end up doing. We'll end up just storyline.
Pokey catch,
You end
gotta
up
catch 'em all.
getting to finishing Act 3, and then you start Act 4, and it goes, oh, you can get a horse now if you want. Go to this person, and then every single character gets a horse.
Oh.
Worthwhile.
Horse do.
Get your places quicker. That is basically just it. But that's not a bad thing. And then once you finish the entire campaign, you can up the difficulty. I assume is cross character, but I'm not sure. I'm aiming for that. Woo! Largest city! Washington!
Your city.
It is now.
I know it is now. It wasn't even your city.
There is a barbarical in chat if you want it, guys. Exclamation mark
Oh,
Pokecatch.
sure.
Or I could let Beatrice read it. That Pokemon, mate.
Oh, Pokemon.
One on the right side of the screen. You can't say you
Barbacle.
can't see that. It's a barbarical, actually.
Barbacle.
Barbicle, there you go. You can catch a barbicle if you guys want. Exclamation mark Pokecatch if you want it. Fuck off, Japan. That's a shit mod.
Oh, look, it's Fat Mary Poppins.
I don't want a fucking war with dildo, Fat Mary Poppins. Use.
She wants a war with everyone. This is the one where she kept putting things on your... In America, didn't she? Randomly putting a city.
Yeah, like Brazil have done, and I still haven't dealt with it yet. I'm gonna deal with it at some point. I just haven't decided how I'm gonna deal with it. I've still got military units sat outside of it. Got to deal with this barbarian issue I've still got. Just... Oh no, I've got no power. Well, we're not gonna solve that because we've already realised we're being bad to the world. By me saying, oh, look at all these terrible people, and then the last thing I did was realise, oh shit, I'm one of the terrible people in the world. It's gone up!
Two, it's not one anymore, it's two.
It's gone up! It's doubled! Shit! So I've skipped coal and thought, you know what, I'm going to use oil instead. Probably just upgraded units, but... I mean... Damn Arian and his oil using. Gonna wreck, as entirely wreck the world. I mean, I'm still not as bad as bloody Japan. Speak of the devil. Bloody Hojo here.
Don't need.
He's salty enough as it is. Oh, and I built a auto extractor the other day on Ashranir. That was a fat waste of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it would just sit there, just extract every resource underground, so you could be able to set it off like the atmospheric condenser.
Yeah.
No, you have to find the resource, put it on it, and then there we go. That's fun. So you got to find the resource in the ground, place it on it, and just let it.
Oh, so you've got to drag it around.
Yeah, you've got to drag it around. I was just like, stupid. I extracted my one resource I had to, and I'm just like, I'm not automating anything over there. It's so much of an effort just to do it.
Auto arm.
And that could be useful though, it's just I'm not creative enough to use it. Because the thing with the auto arm is at least it, like, I know how I'd use it. It's like, it can grab resources and put them somewhere else. It can have like a massive storage area where it just picks it up and stores it. But effort. Let's be honest. Effort. To be fair though, I say that. How much effort have I put in on Astronomy? A lot of it. So I can't really say that. Right, we will speed up this army. Hopefully it won't die before it gets back to my healer. Yep. And we're finding a dinosaur on our side. Boss.
Oh, they're coming.
We'll probably have killed the dinosaur at least before they get here. We're commentating on something no one can actually see. That's the brilliant part.
Healed them.
I should have done my Civ game at the same time. Did go. That's why I put him out, cause oh my god, they just all died. Yeah, these things explode.
In the lava.
Who are?
Things that explode.
I'm not stood in the lava, they're kind of floating on the lava. How did the thing in the back explode? They've got a big radius. Right, special thanks and congratulations go to the following viewers. Sorry, the following VDF soldiers. Tropical 55 for 3 times Royal Scrolls, congratulations.
Tropical 55, I am a juice drink. Tropical 55 sounds like a...
It does actually. No, what was it called?
Britvic.
No, the old one. Like High Five or something, I can't remember what it's called. I don't remember it. Having them little cartons drinking, they were called High Five or something.
Vaguely.
They're so nice. And then obviously, you can't remember them, so they were not great. Oh, look, loads of ranged up there. Oh. Right range.
I remember there's been an advert for them.
Still the ranged. Yeah, I'm sure they were called High Five. I'm sure I'm not even wrong.
Put 2 people there.
No, someone else put a person down at the exact same time, so Berger knows me too well, it seems. So we both placed in the exact same place. There we go, we'll let the VDF soldiers deploy. That's what you all are now, apparently. VDF soldiers. Attack immunity, we're all the VDF.
You've been warned. By Fat Mary Poppins, I'll eat your cake.
Windmill.
Yeah, that's the one.
Team fucking Windmill Gundam. Oh yeah, that ended weirdly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I finished it.
Oh,
And now I'm on to one that you'll actually know.
oh, Dark Gundam.
Yes.
Did he win the tournament?
Yes. Kind of.
They all win the tournament together.
Kind of.
But the world was
Kind of.
They all got what they wanted.
Kind of. Anything to do with the power of love, so you know, it's weird, that weird kind of shit.
For Japanese stuff. Power of love sounds so wrong.
Might be getting confused with hentai, mate. You didn't know what to say to that one, did you? Today.
What?
I like how you're saying it quietly.
I haven't, I've never watched it. Why would? It's cartoon.
Like cartoons. You give me a shit, Dad, are you?
I don't
What's that shit you're watching on TV? Why are you watching cartoons?
Nationalism which engenders nations.
You should be watching EastEnders instead. Better for you. Is that a good example, mate? I bet you hate it because this all comes to my mind as I'm saying it. Gandhi met Gandhi.
Gandhi, Gandhi. Song
Oh.
by
Fucking Rocket Union.
Shikari, as it actually known. Three sounds better.
So does Granary and Aluminum.
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 Aluminum. And Calvary.
Aluminum. Aluminium.
Oh yeah, we're still in the middle of them bloody competitions, aren't we? And apparently one of them's finished. Well, I don't remember that. I feel like with governors you don't really get what you're doing.
Huh?
Have you even got a religion?
Probably not.
You put so many points in religion one.
It's fully upgraded. I can go on to the next one.
True, I don't know how many points you get there. Here we go. Aluminum fire, fire, Feature loves that song.
Talk about conspiracy theories. Only.
Oh, I should actually sort them. I can actually wash them now.
Why couldn't you wash them before?
Didn't have a straw washer. I've actually got like bottle wash. Got like a whole set. Oh, mine are Dark Ages as well, brilliant. We're doing well in this game. Oh, Cartagena. So are you?
Huh?
Yep. We're both Dark Age bitches. Dark Age bitches. Look at my science compared to everyone else's. Amazing. Apart from somehow November's got a mass load now, but I feel like he's conquering something. I mean, Biblos, is that... Biblos isn't... I don't feel like Biblos is. He has pretty much done the U.
Taking over Africa.
Yeah, nearly taken over Africa. Luckily, I won't need refund. No, I didn't tax it for like 10.
No.
No, because I never took it off road.
Oh.
I never took it off out of the gardens.
Clear it off road.
So, found it while I was at Brisbane. Obviously, got it repaired and then the wheel went bloody flat again after it got repaired. So I was like, well, this. Oh.
When you sold it, its tires were.
I won't actually have that. The guy that took it, he only just moved it easily, and I'm just like, who was to move that across the garden? That was it. But he did say that I probably loosened it. Probably loosened it. Just removed it.
Radio is the theatre of the mind. Television.
I mean, I don't regret it because I've actually ridden a motorbike, so it was brilliant. It's just I didn't use it enough to warrant keeping it, and I would have been more of a danger to myself because considering I don't really ride it that often. Oh, someone get technology boosted. Boost, that sucks. Didn't want them to get anything.
Pokey catch.
You are so fucking scary when you start swinging fucking swords around next to me.
Swinging it around. Knighting. Oh.
Knight yourself, Captain Beatrice. Have they made that name badge for you?
No, we got rid of the thing. A new list was up. Got rid of it.
What, with the same stuff on it, or?
Brand new piece of paper with rubbish.
I'll just put it back on then, don't you worry, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Would you prefer Captain or Cap'n? What would you prefer?
Ollie did come and say to me that, have you seen what he put? And I was like, yeah, I know about it, but it's come down.
Who said it?
Ollie. On Saturday, it was a massive delivery. And
Holy shit.
Ollie wanted
Usually
to
6
send
of us, what?
hey, like 4 on Friday.
Yeah, there we go, I win. In. Oh, I found Sweden. Oh shit. Why is Sweden in this game? Speaking of which, scruffy bastard. Sweden are actually really bad science, surprisingly.
What's that got to do with Sweden?
Because as soon as I said it, that's when you fired.
You die?
Jag är Kristina, Sveriges drottning.
Oh, there was a man of swine in chat, but I never noticed. I know swine. That's what that says! I know swine, yeah.
Person.
Not blind, apparently. How is everything going then, Beetroot?
But another weekend in at work, I ain't got for like 3 weeks. 4 weeks.
Why, you got another week off?
For weekend. In the Friday. 7.
Going anywhere for it? Oh yeah! You know I forget. Oh, what's that? We discovered a new source of aluminum. That good news, Beaver.
You know when this game for Twilight as well? what's probably going to happen.
Even though they're not getting rid of Twilight, because if people don't want to move, they're not making it.
At the minute, yeah. But we've all said there'll come a date where they'll say.
Thank you, Teffy, for the epic Jaeger Centurion on the battlefield. Very much appreciated.
Oh.
Yeah, there'll be a day where, like, you know what? But you've got no choice.
We reckon they're gonna make fresh work till 10, you know, like the trade before.
Yeah. What are you after now?
Jag är Kristina, Sveriges drottning. Patron av konst.
Bookworm from Sweden. It's Zeratar.
I thought Swedish people were blonde.
Mate, we had this discussion and I proved you wrong, so don't start that discussion again.
Did we?
Yeah, because you said that all Vikings were blonde or something. I was like, no. No, wait. No, it wasn't even you. It was my dad.
Vikings are, the Scandinavian region are known for blonde-haired people.
He said they were all
Blue
blonde.
eyes.
I was like, no, they're not.
That's why a certain dictator liked him, because that was the master race. Blonde hair and blue eyes.
What are you? On icon. Don't change your eye colour though, does it, right?
No.
I am not saying my favourite quote about brown eyes because, you know, I don't want to offend people on stream that might also have brown eyes. What shit? Especially you, mate. Your ass proves it! New districts built by this player act as culture bombs. There we go. Hey, be true. There's a thing in chat. Epic. Who's it from?
Aaron. Burger! 1552.
Thank you very much appreciated. We went backwards there a bit. Double points towards great people of this class. Science. Sweden wishes to acknowledge superb penmanship. We shall see who produces the best literature. I'm assuming I am not great at this. I'll get something maybe? No, I don't want to. Sod it. I don't want to do it. I don't want it. Go away with your bloody culture competition. I'm not very cultured.
Oh no.
Contract?
Built by the player.
Basically, if you put a district down, if you put it on the edge of your territory, it explodes the territory by one. What was that, mate? That was just...
Culture Nobel Prize winner.
I mean, I think we're kind of stuck in it if it decides to go through anyway, which it probably will. We were the only two people that were like, no. Fuck's sake. Yes! We won the culture bombs. Apparently no one gets points towards a great musician. So we've got now a Nobel Prize in Literature. Right, so that's artists, writers, and musicians. Yet people have just gone for no points earned towards great musicians. The one thing you don't really get at this stage of the game anyway, if it's anything like Civ 5, obviously I've never really played it enough to know, but that's ridiculous. That is stupid. the fuck kind of thing is that? Hey, we got a diplomatic point. Because you helped me with the culture bombs. Ooh, great person, great scientist. Gain 1,200 science for each rainforest tile, here or adjacent. Pass. I don't really think I've got rainforests in North America. Been a night. Do you have any rainforests in America? I know I could probably check, but... Said North America, for one thing. The Amazon's in South America. Even I know that, and I'm shit at geography.
I know it's in part of it's in
Thank you, Arendal Lenian, for the epic berserk on the battlefield. Very much appreciated.
main bit of it.
I've got a forest. I've got a forest. Got many forests. No rainforest, so I'm skipping that. Pass. I want the next one. Someone else can get the shit one. You can. Thank you, Adventurer Tom, for the epic rogue on the battlefield. Very much appreciated.
Adventure Tom, there's a Tom.
Adventure Tom.
He eats bonbons.
Mate, there has been some great heroes that wore thongs. Sir Deathspank. He wore the thongs of virtue. And he was a great hero. Don't know if he was actually Sir Deathspank, but you know now he is. It was a 360 game.
Oh.
Yeah, Deathspank, you went around as this guy who... It was very weird.
Bang people to death?
No, he hit people with swords.
Oh.
And he had an amazing companion called Steve! Who every time you summoned him when you played split screen co-op with someone, he'd come in and go, Steve! That's brilliant. I used to do it at work.
Really?
Oh. Brilliant, I'll have to show you it. I like playing the human game. No.
Bonkers birthday. Started off with a game. Realised it wasn't going to be very kid friendly.
I mean, you are going on to my least favourite game type right there. You were going on about a platformer. Maybe a 3D platformer, but it's still a platformer and I hate platformers. I can't do platformers, so I never will. Like stealth games. Keep your stealth out of my bloody games. Assassin's Creed, Black Flag, I'm looking at you.
Assassin's Creed does stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Well, on the first, once you get a certain thing, you can just take on loads of enemies in a big fight.
No, but the problem with Assassin's Creed games is they actually have parts where you have to stealth. People like me, that's not good. I proper raged when I got to the stealth part in Assassin's Creed Black Flag. A certain someone, if you ever start speaking to her properly, you can tell you about that. I probably could. Candy, 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 sweetie, sweetie. Can't remember the words. Chewy, 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 chewy. Da, da, da. You've heard of P.I. Pamu. Don't even deny it. Need a refresher, mate. I'll show you that song later. And you'll be like, oh yeah, this weird bitch. And the one with a giant onion that she shot with a machine gun. The one I was singing was the one where it starts with someone running down the street with toast in the mouth.
Vaguely.
I'm gonna put it up in Discord. Why not? I did put a meme up in your Discord. I've got 2 smiles at that one actually, laughing faces. I don't think you've seen that one. Sent it to you as well, I'm not sure. I saw it, it just made me giggle. Venice is just a clear war in Japan.
This is that city.
Yeah, it will be. I'm gonna say I don't think Venice exists as an actual city. And Hungary. Yeah, there it is. I think it's because we found it somehow, even though it's inland. Can you make science?
It's
No.
my skirmisher. Going everywhere. I don't actually know where he is. Going everywhere.
Yeah, she is your skirmisher. Thank you, Teffy, for the epic celestial
Well,
gladiator on the
navigate
battlefield.
the
Very
globe,
much
didn't it?
appreciated.
So
That is true.
every game was by circumnavigate.
Yeah, sure you do, mate. There is a raid in chat, guys, so exclamation mark raid if you want to join. Unfortunately, since it's not the last week of the month, technically it isn't before you say anything beetroot,
Now
because it's not a full
time
week.
to raise the roof.
So we won't be doing what we did last week. Just playing Trivia Murder Party, just me and you, and doing so bloody naff at it. We fail
I
repeatedly.
won my first ever game.
You can play if you want.
Yeah. No, I won. Play it too often, you'll start to know the answers to all the questions.
Yeah, that's the problem with any trivia game. Any trivia game. I mean, I suppose that's the fun thing about doing one like What the Dub. Because obviously at least the things are different now. Because you can never think of the same thing twice. And all my jokes are just beetroot jokes anyway. There is a Litwick in chat by the way, guys. Exclamation mark Podcatch if you want it. You know what? I want to get some. I'm gonna say I bet I can't. Fucking beetroot. Fuck. Oh, that's further than anticipated. So, you eating anything today? That's better than usual, to be fair for you. I expected nothing.
We have bacon and beans.
Oh, I had a bacon sandwich. Or bacon butty, as we call it. Bacon.
The bacon gross. Bacon.
I mean, it probably does. Meatless bacon. Probably grows on bacon trees.
Probably does, yeah. It's not bacon though, is it, if it's meatless?
No. It's my argument. To be fair, it's most people's argument. It's like, why? Why just not call it something completely different? Because if you don't want to eat bacon, you don't want to eat bacon. Why call it meatless bacon?
It's like veggie burgers. You don't like burgers because you're a vegetarian. Why make it look like a fucking burger?
I don't know. It's all weird.
Meatless chicken nuggets. You obviously don't like chicken nuggets, so why would you want something that looks like a chicken nugget? Why would you just have...
I mean, says the person who invented goblin nuggets.
Yeah.
Our entire currency on our actual Twitch channel. Goblin nuggets.
Well,
All because of you.
I had to chop them up to get them in the cart properly.
And bullywug legs.
Yeah, Bollywood legs.
You were such a murder hobo.
I didn't kill all the thingy. Somebody else burnt the full village down of goblins with magic, so I just made good use of the things that I found.
Because he's a womble.
Like a womble, yeah.
If you didn't know, Beetroot's a womblebee. He's a wombie! Beetroot's a wombie! I mean, you can even put worm in there. Wombie. You're a wombie. We've now found out what species he is, guys. He's a wombie. Beetroot's a wombie. What do I want?
Library?
Yes. Not a library. Library. What is that? Fine. But I built something over my coal. I'm like, what? How have I done? Dumfries still has 109 turns on a builder.
Get one eventually.
Eventually.
My phone.
I might.
What are you doing on my phone?
Start by getting you a date, mate.
Ooh.
I'll find you someone.
On my phone?
Yeah, I'll pretend to be you. Hiya, I'm Beirut, I'm a wombie. I make use of the things that I find. You have a beautiful brain. May I probe it with my shining fingers? I mean, it is brilliant. It's all going well again. Here you go, baby. Your turn.
Builder. Still haven't bought it or played it. Random child at my going tonight. There was a random switch on the side and I was like, whose is that? Owen's, mate. So I was like, why have we got it? What switch it is?
At least you're not there.
Play it on the day I'm not.
So you can go through and play there. Oh, you barricaded it.
The only reason I'll go in is to sit around my issue.
Just like you. Just appear when you're hungry.
No.
Oh. Go away, woman. I mean, don't bloody sit near mine and you won't lose. Need more housing! And power! I wonder how many oil we've used now. Fuck. Steadily growing. How am I using oil? What am I using it on?
Alright, what you on now? 3?
9!
9?
9!
9?
9!
Where's that come from?
I don't know! My contribution is 9 with oil, unless it's because I've got an oil unit and every turn it's giving me 9. The oil in the past turn. Yeah, it could be because I've got units that require oil, so they're just using it
The
constantly.
battle is ready, my lord.
Yes. Oh, research lab, yes, let's go with that. And then we will...
Adventure, daddy.
There is an adventure in chat, guys! Exclamation mark, adventure, join if you want to join. There's also a battle that I have to manually set off myself. We are going to do right now, and we're going to go with... Charge! Charge the enemy. Make them pay. If you're hearing snorting in the background, that's Beaver.
No, it isn't. The dog called Jeffrey.
Scared if it was called Jeffrey. Come on then, Jeffrey. And then you can give the rewards out, and then it's your turn on Civ anyway. You just need to have my turn.
Captain check.
Be true.
Adventure Tom, you got 200 gold. Mook 68, you got 1 Roman scroll. Things by Diana, got 1 scroll of monkeys. Map. We start another battle. This means I've got to put something down. What looks funny? Harry the Amazing War Beast. You can go there. I see you're a like-minded. Thank you, Robert.
Did you say something about Command and Conquer? I thought
No.
you were talking to someone in chat.
No.
But why is someone on about Command and Conquer? Well, you said, I see you like Command and Conquer. I was like, what?
No.
Gonna show him how much you like him. How was he entertaining?
War Beast.
Oh, you started.
Fucking I wonder who that is.
Yeah. I don't know who that could be. Obviously one of your biggest fans, mate. Right, start a turn. Here we go. Oh, we've met Germany.
Oh yeah, with his outrageously orange beard. Not even like normal ginger. It's outrageous. And why aren't the Irish like that?
I don't think there is any Irish in Civ. It'd just be a potato, wouldn't it? Let's be honest.
Can't have the IRA.
Are you annoyed with him because it's an overrated colour?
No,
Is that
it's
what it
just
is?
outrageously ginger. Like ridiculously ginger. Like dyed.
I mean, I put the settings up as well, so at least it doesn't look all weird like
Oh,
it
but
used
it's
to.
not attached to his face.
Yeah, exactly. It's the problem when you stream things like rainfall in the background.
Honour to meet you.
Stupid German, it's an honour to meet you. Is that how your conversation goes in real life? Oh, you say to all? Well.
I would say I've never met a German person, but I met one in school. There's a student college student over English, well, trying to teach German to the English in class, like a guest called Klaus.
I have never in person. No, I'll lie. I've met a person. I've met a German in person.
It's
Because
mein Hand.
that's the thing about going to anime gaming festivals. You meet all kinds of people. So, and through streams, I've probably met so many different people as well, so. Oh, is this finished? Was it only me and... Okay, it was only me and Matthias Corvinus that actually did anything, so I got us 2 diplomatic victory points. We're doing well in diplomacy. Seemingly well, in fact. People keep beating me to wonders. I'm not very happy. It's not wonderful, that's for sure. Alright, Ginger, how's it going?
What's the deal,
That sounds mean.
Alright, Ginger. Fucking Ginger.
It's your fault, mate. You started the outrageous orange.
It's outrageous. It's not even ginger, it's orange.
Oh, that's why Beetroot don't like it, because it's overrated. I think green's kind of overrated, to be fairly honest. I mean, there's you, Wardwarf, and Rob who all like green. It's definitely a little bit overrated.
Who's the best Power Ranger?
No.
Pink.
No, the white one was the best one.
No, because that's just a lame new. Dragonzord was better than White Tiger.
I'm not nerdy enough to even get into this argument. I want 60 oil. Heavy oil, mate. It stops me accidentally spinning, doesn't it? And you can wreck the atmosphere instead of me. Oh, I suppose you are sending me, like...
33.
One turn. $11 gold, 30 turns. I can't be arsed doing maths, I just know it's hard. That's a bit low.
33. 33.
I mean, I've got plenty of gold anyway, I should. Oh, look at that.
Pokey catch, gotta catch him
Wait.
all.
Why is he here? Why is Samaria in Africa? And Sicily? What? The world's gone weird.
Right, where's Samaria?
Samaria's usually over here. That's who I am in our other 2 player. Well, no, I'm in that area. It's the nice in chat, by the way, guys, if you want it. Exclamation mark, right, guys. Indiana's enjoying your company today. Probably because you keep yawning at him. Probably because I left you in charge. I don't know what you said, but you've infuriated Indiana by whatever you said.
And I just did the battle and then chose the bear on a.
Inspector Cajones.
Was it because it was a bear on a unicycle? Is that why you chose it? Where... I want to know where I'm using oil now. I think my contribution is now 10. Oh, is it my trade routes? Assuming it's one of my units. It won't be a cannon. Don't use oil. Don't be my troops. No, it's not my cavalry. They don't really use oil either. Assuming it's because of
But the mining on.
yeah, doing.
Mining on. These.
2 units. 2 units. can't level my units game. I'll at least do that. It'll be the 2 foot. It'll be the 2 foot soldiers.
What are you using oil for?
I don't know because they're foot soldiers, but say. Blue.
Oh,
That is such a wonderful thing, dude.
lighthouses everywhere. There. Death and gold.
Blacking, aren't you, mate? Mr.
Oh,
Lighthouses everywhere. Obviously, you don't have lighthouses everywhere.
What? I have 3 lighthouses. Not 5, 6.
No offense, then. Don't mean which, girl.
No, we're walking off.
You on you?
I get 1.
Manage it once, you can manage it again. Congo is pillaging an enemy farm with a cavalry. Cavalry, sorry. Get that right, yeah. I also want power for myself. Everyone wants power for themselves. Or, someone has called for a special session to World Congress. It'll begin at the end of this term. What have you done this time, Beetroot?
What have I done?
What have you done this time, Beetroot? Are we pissed off the Congress this time? Indiana, did you call a special session for the Congress against Beetroot? Is that what it is? Fucking Beetroot! It's a sword. I don't think it can fire.
The game does. When I was a 5.
Not yet, it doesn't. You haven't had guns up till this point.
Muskets, they're gone.
I've got actual infantry soldiers, but I haven't used them well. Oh, here we go. What we got? Who are we voting on? Matthias Corvinus was ravaged by a natural disaster. We should help them. Diplomatic victory points. Mate, we're going for a victory win. Make sure you're in this one. We're going for a fucking victory win. Diplomatic win, shall I say. I'm going to make sure I'm the top. We're going to win through aiding people through natural disasters. That's how we're going to do it. I've decided. I'm going to win with Decree, so I never have to play Decree ever fucking again. So yeah, get in it. All you have to do is send them one gold amount on the first turn of the entire thing, and then you'll be in for the win. So, like, I am instantly going to send him 2,000 gold, like straight, 1,000 gold straight away. Because 3,000 gold, I like him using it. Where are you? Where are you, Matthias? I don't know why I'm doing this. I could probably find you an easy way. There you go. You need gold, my friend. Here we go. We are going to give you gold. Make deal. Gold. Gold, 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 gold.
Thank you. Oh,
Give.
thank you.
Sorted.
I have to do it for a difference.
No, just don't count them first time. How did it last time? It worked. Shit, we are doing so badly in diplomatic points. We've got 3. We've got 5. Phoenicia's 13. Oh, wow. the only thing we're winning domination and we're winning science. But the problem with science is diplomatic victories can be so much quicker. Don't say that when Beetroot's here, Indy. Do not say that when Beetroot's here.
Raiders, the idea.
Did you never hear the catapult?
Catapult.
Did you not remember in Dungeons and Dragons? The ravine?
Oh yeah, that we had to climb down as well.
Your skirmishing can level up, by the way. His idea was get a cart and catapult everyone across. I.e. the catapult. And if someone just blankly just said, can you just come up with any good ideas? I like your response though.
Fucking
Beetroot! Fucking Beetroot!
Oh, it's just window. I just want to clean windows.
By licking them.
I cleaned many windows in that game. I had more gold than everyone else at the end of it.
Didn't deny he was licking them.
I had more gold for cleaning the inn's windows. Everyone that had windows. And we had the whole discussion about a church window. Is it a window if it's just a hole?
Yeah, that was in like the second episode.
Not really a window.
Nope. Oh shit, I'm actually far away from science victory. Oh, that's why I haven't had a choice in a while, because I just told it to keep going, didn't I? Told it to just go. That's why I don't even have steel yet, so I don't even have artillery. I don't have seaports or oil power plants. Good thing I'm not on that one. Howdy, Whack, how's it going? What about you earlier? Fucking hell.
He might be outrageously ginger.
Wow!
He might be. Seen Whack-A-Mole. Might just be a talking potato as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just saying nice things about me. I mean, have you just heard Beetroot in the last 30 seconds? Saying you could be a ginger potato.
Be outrageously ginger or a potato.
No, we were talking about this. That the fact that I was surprised that Ireland aren't in Civ, and the fact that I said that it'd be a potato. I did literally say
I
that.
said it'd be some sort of terrorist organisation.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Inspector Honey's.
Hey, Indiana's bot double doesn't mess around. My god, I can get missile silos. Launch Earth satellite. Who the fuck did he use for Ireland in Civ? Michael Collins.
Who?
That's probably his point. I remember Whack-A-Mole did actually explain who Michael Collins was, because I remember the name, I just forgot who it is, or what they do. I think Beetroot's googling it now, so...
No. I'm just checking my message.
He's checking his message from his girlfriend.
It's from Nathan.
His girlfriend.
Oh my girlfriend. Nathan's engaged. Not to me.
I did not say anything.
Although
Miri.
Ben did send me a picture of naked in the corner. After he sent me a zoom picture of his ass. That's weird. And he was like,
Oh yeah, the politician guy. I remember. What politician?
Oh, we've gone on land.
He's the lad who fought yous off so he could be a country again, but he had to leave the north with yous in the end, basically. There you go. That is Scythia. Hey, Whack, you remember Scythia, don't you? Do you remember Scythia from that AI battle we had, where you picked Japan and Velaskia chose Korea? And, I won, because I picked Scythia. Scythia destroyed. Who did he have for Ireland? Civ? I don't think Civ's got anyone for Ireland.
Really?
Oh wait! This Ireland Civilization 6, maybe they've got someone. The Irish people represent Ireland. Apparently, this is from CivWiki itself. Oh yeah, I totally thrashed for sure. Ireland and forever, definitely.
Ireland's probably only like one square on it anyway.
Oh, they were only in Cold Power 1 and 2.
What's that?
That's an older one. They're in Beyond Earth. The Irish are in Beyond Earth.
That's when you're in space.
Yeah.
The Irish are waiting for you in space.
They're not in 6. Yeah, they're in Beyond Earth.
In the
Which could be the next one me and Beetroot play, so we might play the Irish.
Because Ireland's so up there in the space race.
Gotta catch him all.
I think it's pretty easy to fire a potato into space, don't you?
They had the first potato on the moon. And the first potato on Mars.
Do you know what? We need to... Oh, fucking, I can't read that. There's Metaphor in chat, guys. Exclamation mark. Catch if you want it.
Oh.
Yeah, Miru knows. I mean, to be fair, you could be in Civ just because of that.
Well, if they have certain dictators in Civ, they're not going to have certain terrorist organisations.
It depends, mate. The Civilization Workshop could be full of it.
That's not Irish, and I know that's not Irish before you say.
I mean, they were in that weird game that we all played where we all tried to survive as long as we could on them choices that we started on.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone was in that game, and I was like, whoa.
Remember the first game we had at Waldorf died at like 15 and yet still won.
Yeah.
Because I just got depression.
Yep. I think my fellow Irish would be annoyed if they're represented by that organisation in Civ. I would find it fucking hilarious though. No. All you need to represent you guys in Civ is just, like, Mr. Potato Man.
No, Potato Park mascot.
Yeah, Potato Park mascot, there you go.
Potato Man. Can't remember his name.
I was on about Potato Man out of Toy Story, but never mind.
Mr. Potato Head.
Mr. Potato Head, that's the one. I mean, have you got that game yet that I recommended, Whack? I recommended him a game the other day. It's like Vampire Survivors, but it's called Brotato.
Oh.
You run around as Potato with loads of weaponry. But then we lose the whole game after a turn of blight or so. I mean, that would just be potato famine. Get that out. Apparently. Say that. I'm nervous to buy it in case it ruins my life like Vampire Survivors. Go on, Whack. You know you want to. Get that Brotato. You are a Brotato, right? Yes, of course you gotta get the Brotato. I'm gonna get it. I'm
Just
gonna play it.
Mr. Tato.
Mr. Tato.
Tato is used mascot Mr. Tato.
Oh.
What does Tato mean in Irish? Tato, plural, Tato's island.
Hello,
Tato,
sexy.
Chris.
Thank you, Indiana Cones, for the resubscription. Very much appreciated. You keep bopping that bee like you've been doing for 16 months. I mean, you also impregnated him, so, you know. Knocked him up, sorry. See how he's not denying it at the moment.
I was reading about Tato Man. Whack, can you really take the inspiration behind Tato Man?
Bopping that bee for 16 months. Even bopped you in Wreckfest and knocked you up that time. How is the kid, anyway?
I don't have a kid.
Yeah, Northern Ireland has Tato, but Mr. Tato looks different and it makes us extremely angry for some reason. I don't know what the difference between the two potatoes are, so I can't really comment on that one.
I can't remember. I don't know if a Tato Park's in Ireland or Northern
No, it's
Ireland.
nice at
I
the
think
oil.
it's an Ireland Tato Park, but it's not called Tato Park anymore because it's been taken over by someone. No, it's next door to the Tato factory.
Beatrice was about to ask me a question, but I got an ad before he could finish.
Oh, was it the the inspiration for Tato Man? You wear a red coat and a hat.
Tato Park's near me, yeah, but they changed the name. I've never been.
Yeah, they've changed the name. Not.
I'll accept your deal. Sod it. You didn't ask me to clear war anyone, so it's fine. Fuck off with the joint wars. Yeah, you shoot him. Shoot him. By the way, if you're wondering what that noise was, that's Beetroot playing with my gun that I shot him with at a certain event. When we was all dressed as pirates. Because I had a big gun and I shot him with it. That's your pictures of that. University, let's get that science going. That science going.
Do it. Missed it first time.
Yep.
Do that again.
What minute? That was pretty brave for you. Did you just not realise it was coming?
Poor roll for 30
The inspiration was the potato who kneecapped the most people in history.
Oh. You then!
Him with PCG in it. Pokemon community game.
Ellie the kneecapper, he was known as.
Nelly the kneecapper came to town.
On a flying pony.
Beatrix gonna have a full song
Because he
running
was
this.
really a brony.
Like Ollie.
Oh, he's a brony.
I've got rookie numbers compared to Mr. Tato, mate. You've been told, Beeroot.
You've just been modest. You are Mr. Tato.
Barely scratched 4 digits myself. I probably beat that, but that's just my gaming.
Used to do it on Metal Gear Solid shooting and then get him at gunpoint and shoot kneecaps.
I mean, I'm such a bad shot, I probably just generally shot things in the knees when I was trying to shoot them in the head, so probably accidentally did it more than anything. I mean, I do it enough with zombies in Time Splitters, so... Suppose shoot them in the head. Bang! Whoops, that was the leg. I mean, Beetroot's been alive for 3,597 years, so he's probably done a lot.
Our own body.
You mate. The number may be a little bit off, but it's close.
Okay. Proper look.
What the fuck is November still keeping up science-wise?
Bad man from book 2.
I don't think he came from Timbuktu somewhere.
I don't know where Timbuktu is. Hey, girl.
I know, but I don't remember. I'm sure we've googled that before.
Who knows? to spell.
Timbuktu. But the book without the C in it. And 2 is TU. I'm pretty much sure that's correct. Not like I'm the best speller in the world, but
It's in Mali.
Electric Boogaloo! Oh, speaking of Electric Boogaloo, there's another battle. Get it going.
South Africa. Mali. Or it was. I don't know.
Can't blow him up, it's the other side of the world.
But you get missiles.
Yeah, I could nuke him to be. How's he further than me?
We nuke you back.
Probably. I mean, we're still winning in science. Apparently. Pretty damn sure he's like. I've researched more technology. Right. The battle is ready, my lords. Let's set the battle off. Let's set the battle off. But is that a... Whack! You forgot a certain emote. That saddens me. We're gonna haste. Haste.
Oh, they all went round me.
Yeah, that's generally what they do. They don't generally go around me though, they generally just go everywhere. They're allowed to. Maybe because it was you doing it, so they're like, better not annoy this Beetroot guy. He seems like he'll sting us if we get it wrong.
Oh.
You do have to be careful because he's a Wombi. Yeah, Whack, Beetroot has evolved into a Wombi. Right, B, are you ready? Special congratulations and thanks go to these certain Variety Defense Force troops.
Adventure Tom, you got 50 gold. That's less than you got last time. Commented. Ia and Dil Elian. You got 2 healer scrolls. Notch he got Paladin a scroll. What?
You. I need to have like some proper like. I need to actually have like properly be tested like you did. Because I think I might actually. I'm like not taking a mic because Whack-A-Mole's here, so I don't want to actually seem like I'm taking a mic, but I might be dyspraxic. Because I always get my left and rights wrong, don't I? And apparently that's a thing.
Be dyslexic.
Worth a check, mate. I know. I mean, how more fucked up can I be than Beetroot? Surprised there wasn't a. That's not very nice.
Not very nice. I'm busy shooting myself in the head.
Luckily, it's not a real gun. Well, it is, but it's not. Luckily, it doesn't have any ammunition in it.
But the barrel's blocked.
Oh.
Barrel's blocked, aren't we?
Definitely worth a check. I don't know how the bloody hell to do it, but. Top tip: when disguising as a bot, don't use a special emote and out yourself. I mean, Indiana does it a lot. Or does he? Duh, duh, duh. actually need to change that screen off that. No, I don't actually, because no one can see the screen. I always forget this. No one can actually see the Stream Raiders screen, so it doesn't matter. There we go. Right, so. I mean, to be honest, diagnosis will do fuck all for you unless you've got exams and you need someone to do the graphs or be allowed to type them out, but I think you're past that. Yeah, they did try and give me a laptop multiple times at school and college for my dyslexia, so...
You didn't take the laptop?
No, because I was an idiot. I think about it afterwards and I'm like, I could have played games! What an idiot I am!
I do check what you go on the laptop every so often. And I got.
I mean, what's it gonna know if I use a floppy disk?
Because he downloaded loads of he downloaded movies to watch on it and kind of checked it. He deleted them all, but he didn't delete them all enough when he found all his. Like, did a full. Go to war.
Are you sure you don't want to go to war? I mean, to be honest, it'll just be nice to know. Being honest and nice to know how far on the spectrum I am, I guess. Already on there, dyslexia. Counts, doesn't it? I did find out another thing as well, actually. I'm sorry your disk's floppy and hard look. That's the problem, Whack. Like, I didn't know it was neurodivergency. Never knew about that term until yesterday. Because if you've got any of them things, you're neurodivergent. I'm neurodivergent. Makes sense.
She balanced.
I don't think my balance is too bad.
You can do anyway. When I had a dyslexia jabbed a stick into my back. Stood me in a circle and jabbed a stick in my back to see if I fell over, and then did it to me blindfolded.
I mean, I do lose my footing sometimes, but I've just thought that was clumsiness, to be fairly honest.
Apparently it's...
There's a Rob Gyarados in chat, by the way, guys. Exclamation mark Pokecatch if you want it. You know what? If I can find, if there's like, I might change one of the things to neurodivergent. Considering you're definitely neurodivergent, so am I. We're pretty much a neurodivergent stream. And then that covers everything. And we've got Whack, who is our amazing Phasmo player, who also gets lost. Like you do, to be fair. Hey, we've got Rocketry.
Science has been mythologized
Get a rocket out.
of proportion to its true difficulty.
Yeah, and if you're neurodivergent in one way, you're more likely to have something else too. So, like autism, ADHD, dyslexia, and dyspraxia, and so all related. Yeah, I found that out recently.
Oh.
Because someone used the term neurodivergent, and I was like, I've never even heard of that, so I'm googling it.
That?
I'll explain that one later. Yes. What is my best city? The power of Google, exactly. Yeah, I've used Google for a lot of weird terms recently. I've never heard of them. I'm just like, what? Never heard of any of these terms. Right, so 26, 10, 13, 41. Ottawa might be my biggest. Do you mind shooting bullets at me?
No.
Good. You better not be.
Oh yeah.
Better be. No. Don't be a bully, B.
You're a bully.
Bully.
Don't bully anyone.
Right. Speaking of bullying, I need to get this bloody spaceport going. Holy shit, 125 turns? Fucking hell. Well shit, it's gonna take most of my life. Fucking hell.
More technology you get boost to it though, don't it?
Make bloody techno. No, I couldn't remember how fucking bad this was. Still, I'm making it. We're doing it. I want to build a spaceport, yeah. Oh, Big Ben. I don't that much. I did start building Big Ben, and now I'm like, no. Need that. Right. What else do I need? What else do I need for a science victory? What? How's he behind now? He was in front last time. I'm confused. Gone backwards. No. That's so mean, but no. Launch moon landing. I definitely need that next. Going for moon landing. And then Mars colony. I think that's all we need. But with how long it's gonna bloody take to make everything. Ugh. Launch satellite, land a human on the moon, establish a Martian colony, launch an exoplanet expedition, help the exoplanet expedition. So we've still got a load of steps.
This one's not just build a rocket and set it off.
No. This one's harder.
Zu helfen diesem Reich hieße tanzen mit dem Tode.
So yeah, I'll keep you updated on my journey when I decide to do it. Probably not in summer. Probably waiting. Bloody hot to go anywhere at the moment. I hate heat. That's Beetroot playing with a clock. He likes doing that. He definitely needs some kind of retest. Like, did you get like a proper test where you actually went for it all? Like, because you've been for it. I just had dyslexia because school and college both said I had it, so. And I think I had a proper dyslexia test, I just can't really remember it. I did get hit on the head when I was at college because I won't buy some people cigarettes, so.
3 or 4 decided finally got back to me, and then I had one in college after 3 or 4 in one in primary school, 3 in.
I mean, another reason I think I've got dyspraxia, because I'm crap on my left and right, and I also do have speech problems. I did have speech therapy when I was younger.
Oh, sure.
Because I looked too much into it, so I'm like, I could have that, I could have that, I could have that. Okay, brilliant. So I'll just have a, if there's such thing as a all-over test. Oh, the thing's finished, the battle's sorted. I think it's been sorted a while, but I haven't just realised. So. I'll figure out what I've got, and then, you know, I might be changing some of the tags anyway. There's not really spam anymore. Well, actually there is. There actually is. Can't say there is. Yeah, I was diagnosed with dyspraxia as a toddler because I could fall off a perfectly still chair just sitting there. Okay, I'm not that bad. I did fall asleep with toast in my mouth though, but I don't think that's the same thing.
It's the Industrial Revolution and the
There you
growth
go.
of urban
Story
concentration
of young Arian.
to a sense of
That's
anonymity.
they actually took a picture of that as well. That picture exists.
Does.
Oh, have you actually seen it?
No. Oh, wow, this picture.
Change policies. None of these policies help. But I might change my policies while I can. Because I'm going to need a lot more production. None of these really give a lot of production. It's going well. That's military, we don't need military. It's not a wonder, it's a district. I think it's not true. Hey, none of this is helpful. I was hoping this would help. Not worth getting -2 immunities either. Dark Ages. They don't help anything. Need to get Governor who's actually helpful. I mean, the problem is I'm also refusing to power production. Maybe I'll have to actually bite the bullet and get a power plant. City. Oh. Fuck! Got plus 20% production towards districts. Ain't got it yet. Got Rainer in there. What's Rainer doing? Mandoc acquisition, apparently. Okay, now you go somewhere else. No matter where you go. We want the Liang in this place. Get this working. Hopefully. Just finished one of these. Let's go mobilization, then we can get another governor point. Get it that way. Let's keep the research labs going. Definitely didn't help that I don't have a I don't know why I was building that in the first place. I just built it because it's there. Oh! I have to steal that tile. I am fucking doing it. Right, industrial zone. 26 turns. +4. We're doing it. I mean, that just means we're gonna have to build the space thing again, but we're doing it. Yeah, a lot has opened my eyes this surprisingly. One of them years.
Storm Dave.
Storm Dave, did you name it?
No, Storm Daved out. Need to get all the Dave key.
Go with Dave. Oh, by the way, Whack, Wing is still as brilliant as ever. Hero and Duo are just fucking funny together. Just had the episode where Hero repaired his Gundam by stealing all Duo's Gundam's parts. And there was a moment where it's why I love it, because it's so funny. But Hero and Duo were Hero was working on his Gundam, Duo was talking. Hero just turned around to him and said, "Can you do me a favour? We just shut up." Brilliant. Is life really taking you that badly, mate?
Quick. Really quick.
I don't think I planned this 100% well, but at least I'm working on the district. Get a bloody +4 out of it. You had to spend 80 on it. Oh, I could start moving all my traders around as well. That'll help me boost a lot of production. Yeah, if I send them all from other cities to my main city, I can boost the production that way.
Like we get in Europe.
We're slowly getting every single sim, and now we can't even see ourselves. Oh, you're cut off. That top bar, you are cut off.
Pokey catch.
Beetroot missed out on the ending of G Gundam. And G, what an ending it was. The power of love! Here's Narakuda in chat, by the way,
Did you
guys.
find out who the German guy was?
Yeah.
Brother.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I thought it was. You missed nothing, Beetroot. He didn't, because he gained another thing for his shout blind, so... He's got two new shout blinds now. It's... You have a beautiful brain, may I probe it with my shining fingers? Or, his favourite one... You have a beautiful brain, may I probe it with my erupting burning fingers? So it's given him chat lines. Japanese is better, because then, here you go. Wax helping you with your chat line. It's erupting Goddo finger! There you go, mate. What would it be then? You have a beautiful brain. May I probe it with my erupting Goddo finger? He's loving it. He's smiling. Probably because it's all he can do, bless him. Right. Shipyard time. Don't know what we need in that city. We're having a shipyard. Decided. Fantastic OST plays. Yep, that one you sent in Discord. Yeah, now Beeroot's got the fun of the odd episode of Wing here and there.
I watched Cartoon Network, isn't it?
True.
Lots of animation.
I mean, it's like watching Dragon Ball Z on Toonami. You'd watch one episode, then watch one the next day. It would be the same bloody episode again. Or it'd be one way before, and you're like, well, I wanted to know what happened next.
Yeah, the Freezer side.
It's like, we've defeated Frieza. We want Namek.
Freezer Saga went on like 40 years. And it skipped forward to Cell, and then this went back to the tournament.
Yeah, I couldn't get him from watching them. He wanted to watch them to see what new skills they would show Doman before they fought him. Because you've got things to say about that, haven't you, Beetroot? Come on, I'll let you explain how you thought of the Domon versus Shuffle Alliance fights.
Well, they just told him how to beat him, didn't they? Oh, here's the new move. Oh, then he can go and train how to counter it.
He enjoyed it that much. Do you know, Captain Beetroot's favourite anime is Bleach?
Oh, stupid fight me, trying to pig in sleep.
And how did that go, Beetroot? I love Bleach. I think Beetroot's favourite anime would be in actual seriousness would be Dragon Ball Z. It's probably the only one he's seen.
I can't really remember. Blockbuster was changed. Name was changed.
Kinky Eagle Buster.
Kenkiku.
Oh.
Because it was King Kenkiku was the legendary fighter, and Kid Kenkiku, I think, was the main character.
Oh good, we do have a streamer. Oh, I have to check every so often. I know what I'm like. I only got so far through Bleach. I got to when they was about to have the massive fight in the real world with Grimjow and all that lot. That's as far as I got. And then I decided I don't want to do this watching an anime episode every week thing, so I decided to wait until they're finished. Bleach has never finished. Naruto's never finished. I got all the way to Shippuden through Naruto. Subs. No. Yeah, subbed. Because fuck the dub for Naruto. Because I don't want to hear, I believe it, every 5 fucking seconds.
I thought Naruto finished and changed into Boruto.
No, Naruto finished, turned into Naruto Shippuden, and then Naruto Shippuden continued until Boruto, so it's never finished.
And One Piece.
They're finishing Bleach now. Yeah, I was never really into One Piece. Because even though I like pirates, I don't like Stretch Armstrong, I guess, so kind of was weird for me. And it took me a bit out of it, I think. People love One Piece.
I like Spirited Away and Porco Rosso. Porco Rosso's a movie. Anya was pretty weird.
Spirited Away, is that a shitty Final Fantasy film?
No.
Okay, I always get confused between that.
Spirited Away is the one with the spider granddad thing that lives in the basement. They're at the spa. Where that girl crosses a bridge and goes into the spirit world.
This sounds like such an amazing thing, I better watch it.
Surely you've seen Spirited Away.
No.
Good.
Have you ever watched Spirited Away? Whack. You're a resident anime.
You're Gilby.
Watching. Spirited Away is Gilby. It's his favourite Ghibli. It's his favourite movie. Twack's favourite movie. There you go, you two could speak about Spirited Away.
I haven't seen it for years, but it's good. I like Porco Rosso as well. That's about a pigman that flies around in a plane and fights pirates. Plane pirates.
Airship pirates, they're actually classed as, mate, not plane pirates. I'm guessing they were basically airships, not planes.
No, they were in planes.
What the fuck? That's not right. It'd be airships. I've loved it since I was small. I watched it at least once a year.
It's because it comes on Film 4 at least once a year.
Maybe I'll have to watch it then. See if it's as good as you two claim, and then I'll make another... Well, I won't make another spoiler channel. We've got the Gundam one. I'll just change it to anime spoilers. I've seen Porco Rosso only once, but I liked it. Beetroot's like, I've never really watched an anime, then brings out 2 anime films. I'll tell you which anime film was terrible. Starship Troopers.
There's another one I've seen, but I can't really remember it. It's Princess Kokoroku or something.
What? That sounds like an hentai.
There was another Studio Gilby. Oh, I've seen
Well,
that.
probably not.
I've seen that My Friend Totoro that everyone raved about. I didn't think that was that good with the weird cat boss and shit. You seen My Friend Totoro?
No, but we went to an anime music festival. You know this one, Tokunatsu.
Yeah.
The one in the UK that I've been to. We were in the house Totoro, and we were just basically turned it into a chant. So everyone just go around, going Totoro, Totoro. It was brilliant. We had massive
Weird.
walls,
It's a very
water
weird
walls and
movie.
whatnot.
Very weird movie.
I hated One Piece. I watched the first. Oh fucking hell! Dumfries is dumbfounded because I moved the person out. Brilliant. I need to move someone back there. Amani, reassign. You are going to. It's not open with that city anyway, and that's what you're supposed to do. You're going to Dumfries because, unfortunately, someone's been a twat. Hated One Piece. I watched the first 20 movies and thought it was shit for years, and then I reread it, and after the rough start, it's actually phenomenal. Stays good from then on.
Yeah, that's the one. Princess Mononoke. Kakaruku.
Cockatoo. How did Wack get that from Cockatoo?
Do you see Ponyo? Ponyo, fishing.
You're gonna meet Zex later. Or do you know who Zex is? Because he likes Zex as much as he likes Shah. Do you know his relationship with Shah?
Zex that Gecko game. Speaking of reptile games, they're redoing Croc. They're getting Croc HD.
Nice. It's a platformer, innit?
Yeah.
I don't touch
I
platformers.
like the first Croc. The second Croc was
Right,
shit.
next turn. Here we go.
Croc 2 was shite. Croc 1 was fantastic.
Wack's not seen Ponyo yet, whatever Ponyo is.
Ponyo, fish in the sea. It's about a fish that turns into...
Human thing.
Well, it has chicken feet. It's weird.
Why do you know so much about animes? That's what I find out today.
I just watch I used to watch... Because he used to do a week every so often, Studio Gilby week and on Film 4, and I used to watch ones there.
You need to put all these in a list in Discord. Probably. We do have an anime channel that's never really been used. The Legend of the Gobbo's lad.
What, you mean goblins? Like these?
Thank you, Arendelle Lennion, for the epic Women's History Month. Flying Rogue on the backfield, very much appreciated. Did you ever know that Beetroot was such a nerd in his life? Hey, Wack, is there any good bee animes?
I doubt it. There probably is though, it is Japan, innit?
I mean, they did make EDF, mate. Earth Defense Force is a Japanese creation. And that has bees in it.
Alright, Wasp.
Yeah, I know. I think they're killer bees, that's why.
The battle is ready, my lord.
Right, so here we go. The battle is ready, my lords. So let's go with some killing. Gonna go killing field. There's an old anime called Mayad Bee, but I don't know much about it, and it's definitely for kids. I mean, Beetroot fits that category.
From what I remember,
So-
not that much happened.
So I'm finding out you used to have a secret anime life.
I haven't watched it. Listen. Wait, no.
I mean, to be fair, right? Let's be honest. Let's say one thing right now. Animes are generally better than anything live action because animes you can do more with. Then again, he'll probably disagree because he watched EastEnders.
Stop with these EastEnders! Good.
Then that's a bit too real life. Right, special thanks and congratulations go to the following Variety Defence Force troops. We have got
Burger! 200 gold. Adventure Tom, you only got 50.
well. Right, on to. I ain't decided if it's the final battle yet, but it's probably going to be close. So we'll call this the final battle. I mean, then let's Whack get off, because I know Whack will probably disappear soon anyway. We're going to go with Celestial Gladiator. Yeah, we will. Drop Celestial Gladiator over here. Last battle. I've definitely never watched Castlevania anime. And I bet Beetroot hasn't. Might have seen clips of it though.
I've never played Castlevania. I just know that one of the when you get to Dracula, one of them. I've asked you.
I've never played a Castlevania game because it's a platformer. I don't do platformers. Unless it's a silly roguelike platformer like Rogue Legacy. Then I'll actually do it. But I'm probably more likely to watch the anime if it's good, so... And if it's fucking hilarious, then I should watch it. I'll put it in my list. You've got to write a list, Whack. You need to write a list. What is a man? A miserable pile of secrets, but enough talk, how about you?
Anya went to
I never really watched anime, is it so? No, it's weird. Weirdly enough. There is a Sizzly Peed in chat, by the way, guys. Exclamation mark podcast if you want to.
Josh wanted me to.
You don't need the games at all for the show, and it's on Netflix. Oh, well, I don't have Netflix, so that's that one gone. It'd probably be on that other thing that I use, though, to be fair.
City unpowered.
You can fire it easy. Yarity!
You've been warned. But you are not much develop a strong for your people.
Like I say, you two need to apparently make a list, because apparently I haven't watched a lot. And there's apparently a massive list of things that I need to watch. I need to get through Gundam first. I mean, Seeds, I think Wing's about halfway through. Whack's further. I don't know, I think me and Whack are around the same point now. I mean, he's gone back to 08th team. What's after 08th team for you, Whack? And I'm on Wing now, so I think I've got Seed next. Which is the other one I watched. No, I don't think, actually. Oh, no! You think you're on the one that I'm on after Wing. Thank you, MC68K, for the epic war beast on the battlefield. Very much appreciated. Started after War Gundam X. Yeah, I think that might be the one that I'm on after Wing. I don't know. Because it's all the weird timelines now. So I assume it's more... how long everything's got. Will you sod off with your war?
He's a warmonger.
After War Gundam X, after War Chandragupta, whatever his name is. Chandra.
Chibi-jam.
Next. Next turn. Here you go, Beetroot. Actually, to be fair, I ain't really heard of After War Gundam X before. Steph is just like, that was awful. I'm leaving Rainfall and then rejoining. God damn you! Did you hope I didn't realise? I'm good at noticing things like that. Just ask Beetroot. He's known me for long enough. Yeah, it's definitely the last battle. Because someone's going to start being a noisy git at the moment and we're actually on the proper microphone. Exactly. So I've called it the right time. That's why I can't really go past 4 o'clock. Starts getting noisy then.
Well, next week off as well, aren't you? Well,
Yep.
this week.
Yep. Going so quick, but at least it's been a while.
Guess who's on holiday?
You? Oh, brilliant. Unless it's just for a week and then...
I know, I think she's actually on holiday. She gets back on. That's why she's not going to holiday.
After War Gundam X is cool so far. It's like Fist of the North Star, Mad Max Gundam. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, because it's Loran, isn't it? Pretty sure it's Loran and her story. I think it's her. I've never really known anything about Loran. I've just known it's. I've got no clue what.
I remember in Gundam, I think Wing, there'd been a blonde-haired guy with a mask on.
Yeah, that's Zex. That is Whack-A-Mole's future husband. That or Shah. Yeah, you need to tell Beetroot what is missing with Shah and Zex. Oh, actually, Whack's favourite character of all time is actually Relina Peacecraft. You should ask him about her.
Who's she?
Go on, Whack. Who's Relina Peacecraft?
体、心、魂を鍛えん者武士道なり。汝の旅はいずくにてそれをなさんや。
It's as you two know him as the Triforce guy.
The Triforce guy.
Ooh, our knowledge of electricity is actually boosted. Finish that off then. Got it. Oh no, we can't do that. We're actually going down the path. Silly me. There you go, read that one. I don't know if he entirely got that. You want me to re-say it for you? Or are you just trying to figure it out? He wants Shah's custom red with 3 times speed to breach his craft.
Hey.
I thought you wanted Zex, or did that change? There is a raid in chat, by the way, guys. Exclamation mark Pokecatch if you want it.
It's a raid.
It's a raid, never mind. Exclamation mark raid to join, not Pokecatch, because that won't work.
There's a Pokemon called Raid. Raid.
I'll have Zex too, of course.
Not Zex1.
Firu! Wow. Firu's getting brave today. I want to build her.
Hit him 400 cents.
Boy. That's why I don't stream long anymore, because he's a squeaky little. And it's too hot at the fucking moment. And they did change this months ago. Not like it matters anymore. It was a change to try and help things.
Good. Oh, I did natural wonder.
Now it
I just use it in my own time now.
raise the roof.
Sorry, I just kicked him in the knee. I'm kneecapping Beetroot. He's getting kneecaps. Hey, just survive 20 minutes. Stop your squeaking for 20 minutes. Yeah, Beetroot. Stop your squeaking for 20 minutes. Squeaky fuck. Oi. Shh. Shh. What's that? Shh. Yeah, you don't want to come up here, do you? And squeak. Japan has been denounced for their evil deeds by, another evil person. Fat Mary Poppins.
Oh. At one point, she was at war with everyone.
Apparently I've helped with some thing as well by getting heavy industry. I've been thanked by Wilhelmina for it being productive, apparently. That's did you know that's Windmill Gundam, by the way?
Is it? That's
Windmill Gundam. It basically is. Innit, Whack? That's Windmill Gundam in the background. You know they're shit when they made like 17 of them. Yeah. Your alliance with Captain Beetroot has now run its course and will have to be renewed. Yep. Whoa, the most interesting and powerful of all the Gundams. Yeah, definitely didn't get taken out in a fight in less than 30 seconds. That definitely did not happen. Not to Windmill Gundam, that's for sure. Ottawa, what do we want to do with you? You know what, you haven't really got anything going for you, have you? Place, so you can just... That's a fucking spaceport district. I thought it was a fucking campus. Well, let's change that then. Whoops. There goes the neighbourhood. You can build a temple, sod it. That'll get me going for 9 turns. Here you go, Beetroot. I think I may have sorted my barbarian issues out. Oh, I need to check that aid request actually. Right.
Airlines.
Oh yeah, fuck, I was supposed to deal with that as well. I remember to do it this time. Why do you not have a poo fairy on V?
Angle.
Got made up.
I did.
You did create the poo fairy, it's all your fault. Your enemies may war on you, but you do not plunder their lands in retribution. Is it out of cowardice or an excess of politeness? I conquered 3 civilizations. What the fuck are you on about, you silly bitch?
Angry. Probably down you for it in a couple of turns.
Probably. Yep, good thing you reminded me. Who is this Quazak? Religious, isn't it? I mean, no. There's only one good thing we can go for, science. And then we will do the usual thing. Since you get more out of this anyway. I apparently have 3 things. Yeah. Brilliant. We'll both lose somehow.
Feels good. Warned.
I meant that's still sexy. Checked. Good.
I've got a deal.
Trying to help you make them extra pounds, mate. And my mind's just gone back to that Dungeons & Dragons episode that we recorded. Did you forget when we did Hands of Death? Hands of Fate, someone did it. It was Hands of Death, yeah. Mask of Death. Yeah, someone sang it in.
Pokey catch, gotta catch him.
There's Lapras in chat, guys. Exclamation mark catch if you want it. And if you want, you can actually listen to that through dixper card usage. It is on actually in the Maniacal Monday list. But it's also completely random which one comes up. So when they're like 60 seconds long. But they're just audio. In Indiana's case, he won't be interested because it don't harm us at all. Here you go, you can just keep polluting the atmosphere because you are an absolute douche. Mr. Hojo. Wait, right? That's what I'm trying to do earlier streams then. Later, just because.
Okay.
Such a hoe. I know he is, isn't he, Beetroot? Such a hoe. Such a hoe, Joe.
Joe? That's it, I don't know anyone.
There's an adventure join. If you want to join an adventure, that's what you type. In chat, of course.
Give me a top tip and a potato.
What have I failed to build this time? Finished a wonder and I didn't check what wonder it was. Let me guess, it was Big Ben, so it's a good thing I gave up with it. I think technically suppose I didn't give up with it. Because I used to do better things.